Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to the Biafran families and good morning to the world. The prophet who saw today's Nigeria yesterday, that is Reverend Dr. Pastor Prophet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Hamadike one of Igbo land. Anyway, aside from that, there's a message I brought to us, and that message is a message of hope from one of our brother who is Biafra living in Finland. He have a very authentic message that he would like us to see. He preached this message some couple of hours ago, and the government of Finland become infuriated. According to the information they are looking for him, they want to deport him, or rather they want to add him to the name of those in the terrorist list. Anyway, it doesn't sound funny, but let me allow you to see that clip, and then we'll come back to discuss more about the prophet who saw Nigeria's tomorrow yesterday. He saw Nigeria tomorrow yesterday, but nobody believed him. Everybody see him as a hungry man. Just that that popular saying that a prophet is not being honored in his or her own homeland. So that is exactly the problem, or rather the issue with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But aside from that, let us listen to this, our brother who is all the way from Finland, giving us this important message that he wants us to listen. By name, Mr. Chinedu. Anyway, let me not talk too much, please. See the clip and then we'll come back for more discussion. I am sorry if I have taken much of your time.
Sit at home, as you all know, is a process of sitting at home and not going out. That is just the definition. Sitting at home. In most societies, opposition groups use it as a way of civil protest or civil disobedience, as you call it, in a way to draw attention to certain plights going on in certain regions. It might be used to also draw a plight for workers to their bosses in the office as a way of the workers staying at home and not going to work for a certain day. Maybe they are fighting for salary increment, or they are fighting for good health care, or they are fighting for better living conditions in the working place. The workers, who of course may have a union, can decide to sit at home so that their oga in the office, their madam in the office, or the board members of the office can look into those plights. Societally, like in the case of Biafra and Ndigbo, a region can decide to protest certain forms of social injustice going on in that particular region. They can choose to protest neglect, lack of proper infrastructure, like pipe-borne water, electricity, lack of employment, lack of social basic amenities, or not even basic amenities, maybe even higher amenities that they feel it is supposed to be for the region, which other regions have. And they can also protest systematic injustice that has been carried out in the region and targeted persecutions also in that region. They can also use it to protest a breakaway. Perhaps they want to leave that particular country and be on their own. In the case of Ndigbo, for example, sit at home is used as a weapon to draw the attention of the world on most of these things I just mentioned. Most importantly, it is done when the region looks at the sit at home as one of the few legal and less violent, forms of protest to draw attention of the world. Most importantly, when violence is not an option. That is the word. When violence is not an option, then sit at home becomes very, very important and very, very impossible to ignore. Because if you tell the people, don't sit at home, what do you expect them to do? Do you expect them to carry arms? Do you expect them to start going up and down, committing crime everywhere because they want to draw attention? So for those people who are saying they don't like sit at home, they don't want sit at home, what do you want the people to do? If you look around Igbo land today, you will sincerely admit a lot of things are going wrong. A lot of things are not the way it's supposed to be. In fact, if you look at the Nigerian budget and how resources are allocated, Southeast is always shortchanged in everything. First of all, we have fewer states, and in fewer states you have fewer local governments, and in fewer local governments you have fewer allocation. And by so doing, many projects, gigantic projects, are not sited in the Southeast. This has caused a dilapidation, a rot, and a backwardness of the region in terms of public infrastructure. And this public infrastructure also draw in federal allocations, which also trickle down to the roots, nook and crannies of Southeastern society, and also help in the MDIs and poverty alleviation and raising the level of living in any society. Most of the money you see going on in the Southeast are from either foreign repatriations or Ndibo who are working outside the region, who send in money to the region and also bring in money to the region to make expenses and buy lands and also, share for loved ones and go around. There is a lack of proper money entering the Southeast. And over the years, it has caused a kind of a disillusion and disenfranchisement in the region. Most of these reasons is what brought about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's struggle for self-determination and for struggle for liberation of Ndibo. The same reasons Ojukwu had in the past, the same reasons Nnamdi Kanu had today. Check the amount of years and you will know that it is systematic and it is done purposely to draw the region back. But now Ndibo says they want to go. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching about leaving the country for many years. And in so doing, declared Biafra Day to be celebrated every year with one particular objective: sit at home every 30th of May. And of course, any other day he deems fit for us to sit at home, Nnamdi Kanu declared that day. But of course, we all know it was 30th of May, sit at home. That day was done to draw the attention of the world to the systematic injustice in Igbo land. When he went to prison, when he went to cell, Mazi Simon Ekpa took it upon himself to press for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And one of the methods he chose was to bring up again that same sit at home. This time, he made it every Monday of every week, thereby making it 4 days a month. And of course, any other day he deemed fit to add. This is the big question here. This sit at home, of what benefit is this to Ndibo? And I will answer you clean and clear. So mark my word now. This is my take. This is the take of Spotters family on this issue of sit at home. And this is me being on the spot. I approve any form of protest, any form of civil disobedience that is non-violent, but very, very aggressive, yes, that can force the government to look into the matter, a social aggressive method of protest like sit at home that will draw the attention of the government in certain plights in the region. I, Chinedu, Spotters family, I approve of it 100%. And this is my reason. When a people are aggrieved, do you want them to carry gun? Do you want them to carry knife and sword? Do you expect them to start coming out on the road destroying properties? Okay, if you say you don't want them to do that, then how else do you want them to draw the attention of the world to certain plights that affect them as a people? Tell me. You can say protest on the road. That is just one option. There are lots of options people can do to protest. Sit at home is also a form of protest. And people should understand it. A protest is a way, a method to draw the attention. To draw the attention. That is just what you want to achieve. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being in the cell affects every Igbo man out there. Let me tell you why. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that is drawing the attention for all this social injustice I mentioned to you here that the region is facing. He is the one that had the courage, the temerity, the mind to speak about them. Who else spoke about it? Tell me. Who else drew attention to the plight of the Southeast?
Must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. World aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council, where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place. Tell me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. These are people they have prepared for you to sell you down the drain. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than a Hausa peasant.
Hey, very good one. Very good one. I'm one of those who have condemned the manner in which people are talking about our sit at home. Yes, today is not Monday, but that message is really necessary so that people will understand the reason why it is called sit at home. A lot of people can take to the street, they can go to the mall, they can go to the offices, they can go to headquarters, branch offices or whatever to do protest. And then what comes out of that protest. Since we have already discovered that most of the Biafran that are being killed in this our journey to freedom comes from going on the street to protest, then we decided to take another way of our own protest. Sit at home is a very protest that nobody should condemn it. But trust me, every Dick and Harry is condemning sit at home. The same people, when they went on the street to protest, you will gun them down with a live bullet. And they said, okay, now we are not going to be protesting on the street again. We have already gathered bread. In fact, we are now smarter than you people. Look at the kind of protest we will be doing until the so-called world powers, whether United Nations, European Union, whatever they call them, decided to listen to us. And then we embark on indefinite sit at home every Mondays. On that same sit at home, you then going from house to house, killing people, forcing them to go to the street. Just like what one of our brother posted. I saw it this morning and I laughed. The problem with the Yoruba starts. Igbos must go. Igbos must leave Lagos. Now Igbos decided to leave. You said no. You don't want them to leave. You don't want them to die. And it's only the Yoruba starts are the only entity or ethnic cost tribe that is doing this into the Igbos. Every blessed day, Igbos are taking our land. Though. A Yoruba came out openly and said it is better for Fulanis to slaughter them, wipe away their history, than for an Igbo man to buy a land, not to take it by force, to buy a land and erect a structure in Lagos, and that structure will stand. That it is over their dead body. Go to the comment section of where they posted the land our brother Zenko just bought at 60,000 acres of land to build the estate. Go to the comment section and see what they are saying there. Yorubas, they said there's no problem, that he can as well buy the whole Lagos. That they know why they are selling those land, because later they are still going to take the land away from them. You can imagine that. That is their mindset. So that means everything about Yoruba bastards are criminals. Everything about them is robbery. You sell land to somebody. Maybe the land sale is not even, because every land that has been sold with the C of O supposed to last for 99 good years. And then you decided whether to renew the C of O or not. But you sell land for somebody on the next 5 years, okay, let's say next 4 years. After the new government come in place, they need another land to give their cronies. Then they begin to demolish the properties. And still yet, my people don't want to learn. Go to the comment section where Zenko posted that land. You see Yoruba bastards celebrating that very soon, tomorrow, that land is going to belong to them. And I laugh. I refuse to comment. The land is going to belong to you. Somebody who is building estate to sell. And most of you guys, Yorubas, will also buy land, house from that estate. Because it's not going to be only Igbos. And then when it is time to demolish, Oswimi, Osuanya. Anyway, as you watch that message, kindly help me drop your opinion at the comment section of the video. As we bring another news to you, which is the prophet who saw today's Nigeria's yesteryears. That is Prophet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can call him erudite, you can call him Ofucharafancha and also Okucharafancha. But let me just bring this video to you so that you can as well understand what we are saying. Or rather, I will attach the video. You just watch everything together. So let me not cut this message off, okay? Let me not cut it off. People must come out and say the truth. Enough is enough. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is due to be released. Long time ago, since 2022. But let me ask, so how can we get justice from this zoo? That is the question that is remained for everybody to answer. The president is Yoruba bastard. He had the Igbos. The AGF, Yoruba bastard. He hates the Igbos. The Minister of Justice is bastards, Yoruba bastards. He hates the Igbos. The presiding judge over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is a Yoruba bastard. He had the Igbos who came out onto this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, period, and said they need a accelerated hearing that the case have lingered. That accelerated hearing now is going to 1 year, and nothing is being done. As I said it earlier, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remain a bet for Tinubu to climb the seat of power in 2027. That is exactly what they want to do. I have already read the script. I have already examined it. I have turned it upside down, and I know that that's exactly what is going to happen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be used as a bet. But how does it work? If Tinubu think he is playing smart, they call him Mr. Strategist, then he should know that before Abraham, or before Jesus, there was Abraham. Or before Abraham, there was Jesus. Only on and know as an talker. Are you hearing me now? Before Jesus, John the Baptist is there already. Because John the Baptist baptized Jesus according to them. So if you are thinking you are smart, you are Mr. Strategist, remember, you are dealing with the oldest tribe in the world, not in Nigeria, not in Africa. One of the oldest tribes in the world. That is the Igbos and the Biafrans. On the day of election, you free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will collect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the right hand and go to do what they want to do with the left hand. As simple as that. So let me not just they say, oh, you are blabbing. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he must surely get Biafra. That is, it is non-negotiable. As you people say, Nigerian unity is non-negotiable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's getting Biafra is non-negotiable. Nobody, I repeat, nobody is going to do pakam about it. So let those you people to keep on playing your games. Yes, power is transcendent. Tinubu can never be there forever. And just like I said before, and I still repeat myself, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a double president, double L, either life or last. These two things, one must happen. It's either he remains the last president of the zoo, because what I'm seeing now, there are likely, there may be likely nothing like 2027, and there are nothing likely nothing like Nigeria again, or he becomes the life president which he always desired. The same way he held Lagos hostage, and also held Nigeria hostage. And now they will come out and tell you, no, do you know how many caliber people we have in Nigeria? We have Obasanjo. Look at Obasanjo. Look at what happened in his library the other day. Bullets were raining like water. Just that one they say bullets na water. Since then, have you seen Obasanjo come out to say anything? No. One day, who have power? He is a chief, what do you call it? Commander of the order of whatever they call it, GCFR. So he have the power now. He can do whatever he likes with it. After all, what they do in that zoo is power tussle. Once it is my turn, I do whatever I like. Then when my turn is off, then you too can do whatever you like. So Tinubu that is doing all these things have already known that it's either there is no Nigeria, or he will become the last president, life president of Nigeria. Either there is no Nigeria, that is last president, or life president of the zoo. In other words, he decides what happens at the seat of power at the central. Let us go to the comment section of this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say a message and see what my people think concerning the matter. We are not going to take much of our time because they say time is money. Kelechi Osuala also AD show, okay, it happened now. It happened. Okay. Ifeanyi Okafor, Nnamdi Kanu is a big name and also a brand name. Anybody who calls his name will always have engagement. That's I'm talking about the zoo. Nnamdi Kanu, okay, St. Luca said we are going our separate ways. Not because we hate anybody, but we want to preserve our lives and values. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's quote of 2020, precisely August. Although Iketuku said that is it. Nnamdi Kanu, thank you for that, and thank you for being the prophet that says tomorrow. Chibueze Abo said the true prophet of the Almighty God is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So let me just quench the fire here and wait for your own response at the comment section of this video. If you like what I'm doing and you want to support this program, please endeavor to like and share and comment. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel. If I have offended you in the past and make you to don't want to subscribe, I am sorry. Sorry no dey kill, and sorry can never demote somebody from where he or she was or is. So I am sorry. Subscribe to my channel so that you're going to get information anytime we come live or we post anything new on this channel. I, Ukulora, have vowed that I will serve you until honor Eburanya. Let me put it that way, until honor Eburanya. You know what I mean. So may the good Lord continue to bless you as you share this video, as you like, as you comment, and as you subscribe. And may your enemies fall to your feet. Yes. Whether you are rich or you are poor, you have enemies. So your enemies must fall to your feet. And so shall it be. Stena fachuku oke abiama. Oye primi ihe niile. Ka Chineke gọziere m gị na-eke n'orie na afọ na nkwọ. And ọ ga-adịrị m mma na-eke n'orie na afọ na nkwọ. Chukwu biko gọzie nwoke gọzie nwaanyị onye ọbụla na-anụ olu m n'oge awa dị ugbu a. Anam ka emesịanụ.